This is Ashley with WatchMojo, and today we're counting down our picks for the top 10 most unexpected WWE reveals. For this list, we're going to be looking at the most surprising and shocking reveals to occur throughout the history of the WWE. Which of these wrestling reveals knocked you to the floor? Let us know in the comments. If you like what you're hearing, be sure to check out the full song at the link below. Number 10, an Olympic-sized secret. When Kurt Angle made his return to the WWE after an extended absence, nobody predicted that the milk-guzzling gold medalist would be embroiled in a storyline straight from Days of Our Lives. It all started when Angle, the newly appointed Raw general manager, began receiving threats from a mystery individual claiming to have dirt that could ruin his career. The Olympic hero decided to confront the rumors head-on and announced to the world that he has an illegitimate son with a woman he dated back in college. And wouldn't you know it, it was Jason Jordan. While the reveal was surprising, fans ultimately failed to get behind the newfound Angle offspring. Now that's some sour milk. Number 9, I'm your puppy. The WWE sure loves to put paternities in question, but unlike Kurt Angle's underwhelming reveal, wrestling great Eddie Guerrero made the most of his scandalous expose, creating one of wrestling's most popular phrases in the process. In the midst of a bitter feud with on-again, off-again rival Rey Mysterio, Guerrero teased that he had a secret about Rey and his son Dominic. And despite losing a match that stipulated he couldn't reveal the so-called truth, Eddie defiantly disclosed that it was he who was Dominic's real pappy. The late superstar went on to spill the dastardly details in a series of segments titled Eddie's Bedtime Stories. And while Mysterio eventually proved Eddie's allegations false, the mass I'm Your Pappy t-shirt sales were all too real. Number 8, a stinging surprise. When something is set to be unveiled in the middle of a wrestling ring, you best believe not everything will go according to plan. This was certainly the case when then WWE Champion Seth Rollins was set to reveal a special bronze statue in his image on an episode of Raw. Boasting about the life-sized masterpiece all night, Rollins, alongside Triple H and Stephanie McMahon, got one heck of a shock when the curtain finally lifted on the large display box. Gone was the commemorative effigy, and in its place, the very real icon, Sting. What followed was a crowd-pleasing melee that saw the vigilante of the squared circle put the sniveling champion in his place. Number 7, Diamond Dallas Stalker. When Vince McMahon bought his competition, fans couldn't wait to see WCW's top stars appear in the WWE. And with many anticipated arrivals, it was a certain world champion who made the most shocking of debuts. For weeks, footage was shown of The Undertaker's then-wife, Sarah, being filmed by a mystery stalker. And when it was announced that the creepy prowler would reveal himself in the middle of the ring, everybody waited with bated breath. With his face covered, the stalker took one yank at his balaclava and sent the crowd into a frenzy. It was the master of the diamond cutter himself, Diamond Dallas Page. Okay, so the ensuing feud with The Undertaker may have been sour, but this reveal was oh so sweet. Number 6, he did it for The Rock. The popularity of Stone Cold Steve Austin and The Rock took WWE to the highest of highs during the Attitude Era of the company. But when Austin was run over by a mystery assailant at the 1999 Survivor Series, the Texas Rattlesnake was taken out of the equation. Who could have done such a thing? Well, when Stone Cold returned months later, and with Mick Foley on the case, the answer came in the form of the plus-sized dancing Samoan. Yep, turned out Rikishi wanted to give his cousin, The Rock, a chance to stand solo at the top of the card. Perhaps not so surprising was that fans weren't entirely enthralled by the reveal, leading to the further discovery that Triple H had actually masterminded the whole thing. Number 5, a royal return. The Royal Rumble, featuring a 30-combatant over-the-top battle for supremacy, is guaranteed to have a fair share of unexpected reveals, be it surprise entrants, shocking eliminations, or in this case, a stunning return. When John Cena suffered a pectoral tear in late 2007, he was quickly taken off TV. The injury was so severe, doctors told the superstar that he would be out of action for over half a year. But just 3 months later, Cena proved to be an athlete of superhuman ability, returning as the number 30 entrant in the 2008 Royal Rumble match. The shocked Madison Square Garden crowd didn't know what hit them, as Cena would actually go on to win the whole thing. We see you, John. We see ya. Number 4, the Millennium Man. It was the debut heard around the world, when a mysterious countdown clock appeared on WWE programming in the summer of '99. Fans wondered just what this particular countdown to the millennium could actually be about. We would get our answer just a few short weeks later, during an episode of Raw, in the midst of an in-ring promo by The Rock no less. When the countdown finally hit 0, an explosion of pyro went off in the arena, and when the video screen above read Jericho, well, everyone lost their collective minds. Yep, World Championship Wrestling's breakout star Chris Jericho had landed in the WWE, ready to unleash Y2J on the world. Number 3, Hell Freezes Over. It's no secret that during the infamous Monday Night Wars, Vince McMahon and Eric Bischoff held one another in great contempt. It didn't help that the two did all they could to bury the other's product, all while employing some dirty tactics in the process. But when McMahon acquired WCW and its roster of talent, no one, and I mean no one, thought they would ever see Bischoff return, least of all in the WWE. Hell seemingly froze over 2 years later, however, as Vince revealed the first ever Raw General Manager to be none other than his longtime bitter rival. Perhaps more shocking than witnessing Bischoff appear on WWE TV was seeing the two sworn enemies hug. Never say never in wrestling. Number 2, signed on the dotted line. While the true-to-life battle between WWE and WCW ended when the latter was purchased by Vince McMahon, storyline-wise, things were only heating up. The WWE chairman opened the final episode of WCW Nitro on TNT by stating that he held the future of the company in his hands. Later, in an unprecedented simulcast between the two federations, McMahon addressed WCW fans and talent inside the Raw ring. After some gloating, he admitted that he'd yet to sign the contract, but would do so when Ted Turner personally brought him the paperwork at WrestleMania. Of course, Turner wouldn't need to stoop so low, as Shane McMahon, shockingly appearing live on Nitro, dropped the bombshell that he already signed the contract. Boom! War reignited. Before we continue, be sure to subscribe to our channel and ring the bell to get notified about our latest videos. You have the option to be notified for occasional videos or all of them. If you're on your phone, make sure to go into your settings and switch on notifications. Number 1, a higher power. Did it make any sense? Nope. Was it shocking? Well, without question. Yep, the much maligned reveal of the higher power has endured as WWE's most unexpected reveal yet. During the adult-driven Attitude Era, The Undertaker, along with his Ministry of Darkness, unleashed a plague of evil on the company. Throughout, The Undertaker spoke of a higher power that was guiding them. Speculated on for months, the leader would eventually reveal himself on an episode of Raw. Standing in the ring, the group was addressed by Vince McMahon on a video screen, demanding the power show his face. As the mystery entity removed his hood, he revealed himself to be Vince McMahon. Apparently, McMahon orchestrated the group's evil acts, including abducting his daughter, all to antagonize Stone Cold Steve Austin. So, do you agree with our picks? Let us know in the comments. And hey, if you're a fan of the song playing right now, be sure to check out the music video for it right here.